Julia Trubkina admits that she and Brandon Gibbs are living apart as they complete 4 years of being married and living in the U.S. 90-day Fiancé star Julia Trubkina revealed that she and Brandon Gibbs are living separately 4 years after their marriage. Julia came to the U.S. from Russia to marry Virginia man Brandon, but struggled when she had to live on his parents' farm. Julia and Brandon finally got privacy when they moved, and things started to work out between her and her in-laws. However, Brandon and Julia clashed on the topic of having kids, and he was also unhappy with her new career choice. Brandon and Julia were reportedly spotted filming 90 Day, The Last Resort. She revealed that they became husband and wife 4 years ago. Julia admitted they faced a lot of difficulties, but they continue to overcome them even though they are far away from each other now. Julia wrote that she still wanted to congratulate them and say happy anniversary. Instagram user @Hisbrid asked, "Why are you far away from one another?" And Julia replied, "This is what is needed at this stage," before adding that she would tell them everything later. Julia replied to quite a few people asking her why she and Brandon were living separately, but all the replies she gave had her speaking in riddles. When a fan told Julia they were not trying to be disrespectful and were just asking her because they cared for her, Julia said she appreciated the concern. "Some people attract, and I don't understand why," she added, perhaps trying to say that some fans were attacking her on social media. Julia wrote that Brandon's living situation had something to do with their family, and she hoped to explain it later to everyone. Julia seemed to be hopeful about the future of her relationship with Brandon. She didn't explain what's keeping them far apart, but Julia is wishing for a better future together with her husband. She claimed that she just doesn't want to tell anything until the moment has happened, but she wanted to let her fans know that something is happening. She asked one of her curious followers to think simpler to make their life easier. Julia talked in circles and refused to get to the point, perhaps out of a language barrier, or she's really teasing her fans. Julia and Brandon's marriage issues seemingly started when Julia decided to work at a strip club because she wasn't having any luck finding a job in the U.S. However, Brandon was completely against the idea. He even asked her to go back to her boyfriend when she said her boyfriend wouldn't have stopped her from go-go dancing if she wanted to. Julia might also have started having disagreements with her in-laws, especially Betty Gibbs. After all, the 90-day Fiancé star wasn't happy when Brandon gave a spare key to their new house to his mom.